Hey y'all, Happy New Year. So this is a super quick one because I'm away from my tech for holiday travel. Firstly, I want to say thank you to the new subscribers who I think came in through the High Achiever manifestation video. So much I can say about that, and I look forward to sharing more. And today I actually do have a thought for people like you, for people who feel like they work harder than anybody else and don't always get the same results or proportionate results to how hard they work. And maybe you've looked around and you think, okay, I don't understand what's the difference between what they're doing and what I'm doing, or how they're doing it and how I'm doing it, but they seem to be doing so much better than me or having so much more success with whatever it is. Man. So this came to me in the airport while I was traveling. I'm always upbeat and optimistic in the airport. And I just had this thought. Like, what if nothing needed to change in terms of your current skill, time, or energy that you put towards whatever your dream or your goal is, whatever feels like it's missing, but you could have that thing. So, for example, you don't have more free time, but you have a relationship that's healthy. Or in my case, right, I don't improve my copywriting skills or my marketing skills, but I have twice the revenue with the marketing that I currently do. Whoa, that blew my mind. That blew my mind because as a high achiever, I often have process goals, right? Where I'm like, okay, I need to get better at this. And then I'll be worthy, though, is the sort of unspoken part. I need to get better at this. And the assumption is that that will then allow you to hit some kind of mark. But what I've found is that with high achievers, there's often this subconscious seed within. And I worked on this with a client recently, actually. This is the exact wording that came up for him when we got to the root of his issue. I do hypnosis and subconscious change work with high achievers. And the exact wording that came out of him when we came to a core memory in that session was, nothing I do is ever good enough. And I've had that same wording come out of my mouth when I've been doing my own self-hypnosis and change work. And the issue with this is that if that's true, then you can be running on that hamster wheel of skill building or personal development, knowledge growth, etc. for the rest of your life and still only get to the same level of results, right? You have a ceiling. Whereas someone else who doesn't feel that way about themselves, doesn't carry that seed, is able to grow exponentially over and over again and like far surpass you. And if they start at the same time or they're not even more skilled than you, it really comes down to that program playing out subconsciously. And so like little brain bender, you might not feel like you deserve it. It might feel weird. It might not feel right. You might come up with like a but like I'm really not good at this, or but I really could get better at this. But like what if that weren't true? What if you were actually perfectly good enough at whatever it is that you do, whatever thing it is that you're working on, and yet you could have the results already, as you are now. Nothing changes to the way you do things. Maybe you even do less, but you have the result. So like, let me actually slow this down. I'm going to talk you through it so you can actually sort of like mini self-hypnosis, get into that state and feel the cognitive dissonance and then like let yourself receive that. So maybe shut your eyes, get comfortable, take a deep breath. In fact, take 3. Allowing yourself to open up to this possibility here. And it's just a thought experiment, that's all. Whatever it is, pick something that feels like it's missing and that feels like it's almost always just out of reach, like you've been working towards it for a really long time. And you keep finding new reasons that you don't have it yet, or that you're not qualified, or it's being kept at bay. Whatever those reasons are, I want you to feel the struggle associated with those reasons, like maybe the tension that comes up in your body, the frustration, fatigue. And just check like how true it feels that you need to improve at something or free up more time or put more energy towards it in order to get the thing. And then give your whole body a wiggle, shake it off, get out of that feeling, And I want you to now imagine just having your goal, having the relationship, having the promotion, having more revenue. And what would signify that you had that? So maybe it's someone else's shoes at the door if it's a relationship, or just looking into your Stripe account if you're a business owner and seeing a different number there. And feel totally excited by that. And then imagine that you're going to get up tomorrow morning and do the same thing you do today. No different. I mean, incrementally better with practice at whatever it is. But you get to be completely relaxed as you put yourself out there, go about your work. There's no striving, and there's no sense of frustration with yourself or pressure or tension or any of that, because you already have what it is that you desire. And you've already earned it. You've earned it through this current way of doing things and of being. Take another deep breath and see if that relaxes you. And just know that reality actually exists. Lord knows how many people are underqualified and overpaid out there, right? I'm sure you've encountered some, especially as a high achiever. So why shouldn't that be you? You don't have to be overqualified or underqualified and overpaid. I mean, you can be appropriately qualified and appropriately paid. How about that? Or appropriately qualified and paid way better. You could. How about that? Cool. I hope this helps, and I will see you in another video.